Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, today I'm wearing my chef's hat, and the reason for that is that I've brought you a whole new dish. So I wasn't super happy with how the current season is going so far. With the deck, it wasn't performing kind of the way I wanted it to, and so I went back to the lab, back to the dojo, and I've produced something entirely different. So I know that we all kind of speculated that Machine Gate was going to be the way that this deck inevitably goes. I mean, that is like definitely the most competitive version of machines. And so I wanted to go a little bit in that direction for the power, but I wanted to maintain my own sort of like innovative edge for this deck. I think one of the fun things of last season was all of the sort of like small incremental changes we made that eventually produced a list that was pretty similar to something that already existed, plus Gillosaurus, right? And so I think that this deck has the potential to do something similar. So let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit, and then we can hop on ladder. So the deck is built around these 4 power spells: Limiter Removal, Last Will from last season, Scapegoat, and Monster Gate. A distinction of this deck, as I'm proposing it, versus other kind of Reasoning Gate strategies, is that this deck doesn't play Reasoning. I'm not a huge fan of Reasoning as a card. Partially that's just a playstyle thing that I don't like the RNG aspect of the opponent having some sort of interaction with you. I prefer something like Monster Gate where there's definitely still an element of randomness there. That's the monster you're going to get off the gate is random, but the fact that you get a monster at all is not random. And so you can kind of plan around that. You can make your strategy work no matter what monster you get. Maybe we'll see. I think it's really kind of an interesting thing. I've literally never seen a deck that plays Monster Gate but does not play Reasoning, and so I think that it'll be fun. We can see how that works. As for monsters, there are 2 rows. The top row are our boss monsters. The bottom row are our last will targets. Strike Ninja. So one of the rules of the challenge is that we have to play Limiter Removal and we have to play Return from the Different Dimension. And my friend Evan, who I think watches some of these videos, and so if you do, say hi, Evan, is currently making a Strike Ninja list. And I thought it was a really kind of cool way to prepare the graveyard that isn't Chaos. This deck wants to move very fast. It wants to kill very fast. And so I think Chaos might be a little bit too slow, if you can believe it, in this sort of deck. And so I'm bringing in Strike Ninja because, as you can see, all of the good machines are all dark. And so getting them all in the grave and then returning seems pretty good. I think one of the weaknesses of Reasoning Gate as a strategy is that their end game and mid game are kind of weak. And so I think that these cards will give the deck an additional little bit of oomph into the late game, so you don't just like lose if you use up all your gas. You could theoretically come back and have one really big push that has nothing to do with really huge Monster Gate plays and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool. Demox, because we're playing Monster Gate, and Demox is the premier Monster Gate target. 1 Jinzo, because Jinzo's fantastic, and we're only playing 2 traps. Which is crazy. I've never played a deck like this that only has 2 traps. I enjoy traps, and so it's very funny. 2 Blowback and 2 Facilier. The reason these are both at 2 is to increase the chances of hitting them off of Monster Gate, and we don't mind seeing them. We would love to banish them with Strike Ninja, both of them, so we can get them back and continue to like recycle value that way. We have the Orb. All right, the Orb is not good. The Orb is a bad card, but alright, hear me out. It's awful to come off of Monster Gate, but it has some other synergy. If you banish it off of Strike Ninja, it comes back and can be tribute fodder for Blowback Dragon and Jinzo. It is a pretty good target itself for Monster Gates. It's a machine, so if you're very desperate, you can use Limiter Removal. I think it is good enough to play, and I've played like only a couple of test matches, and it went off in one of the test matches, and so I think that maybe we have an opportunity here to make DD Scout Plane do something. Cyberstein, very good. Machine, Last Will. You all know how it is. Cannon Soldier is one of the best cards in the deck because it enables like everything. It's a great last will target, and it's also a last will enabler. Works with Scapegoat. It works with limiter removal. You can even meta it if you have to. I think Cannon Soldier is like criminally underrated. It's very good. It's anti-burn. It's just great. Visor Shock is our 4th giant Trunade that is searchable off of Last Will. It also works pretty well with this brain control because it is a tribute monster, and so you can tribute an opponent's monster with brain, with Visor Shock and brain, and it's not bad value. The final 2 monsters are not dark, but they are the premier kind of Last Will targets. Exiled Force enables Last Will and is also a great target off of Last Will, and Injection Fury Lily is here for now because there were a couple times when I had 2 Last Will in hand and I didn't have a great second target. Like I'd bring out Stein and I'm like, if you look at the rest of the row of monsters, like you don't really want to bring out Exile Force because you're probably going to get Gatling Dragon for limiter removal, right? And so you could bring out Cannon Soldier, but what if it's in hand? Visor Shock's pretty bad if you don't need to get rid of back row. DD Scout Plane is the orb. so yeah, I think Lily has her spot here. Moving on to the spells, Brain Control enables a lot of our different plays. It enables Monster Gate. It enables tribute summons. Even you can use meta. Stealing a goat token, suddenly you have Tear. It's pretty good. Premature Burial conflicts a little bit with the return strategy, but there are a lot of times when you kind of just want to pre-mat your Jinzo, pre-mat your Demok. And so I think it deserves a spot in the main. It also reduces your life points, which is good for Megamorph. Megamorph is a great card in terms of just OTKing your opponent. It works really well with Stein. Stein plus Megamorph plus Master of Oz is just, they're just dead. It's a lot of damage. So I think Megamorph is great. United We Stand has synergy with Scapegoat. I've also noticed that a lot of times you can just equip it to like a random monster, like a Fusilier that's halved, and it'll have 2200 attack points, and that's enough to get over pretty much everything. And so it's a really kind of cool extender for your monsters to give you some more time. Pottery Graceful Charity. Yeah, Rhoda can search out our Strike Ninja or our Exiled Force. I'm not sure if I use it right in the deck, because I usually just like blast it, because I don't know if you want to draw the other target next in most situations. I think you just want one of the 2 immediately, so I don't know. And 2 meta. Meta could come up to 3, but I don't think it's as essential as these 4 spells, and Giant Trinade, and so I don't think it deserves to be at the same number. I don't know. Then we have Return. But guys, I know that you noticed that I skipped a spell. I know that you noticed that I have Question in the main. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Question's perfect. Question is perfect. So if you don't know what it does, you activate the card, and in Dueling Book it actually locks everything down. The opponent cannot look at the graveyard, and they cannot click the log button because the log button physically disappears. And they have to make a guess at what your first monster is in the graveyard, and if they get it right, it gets banished. And if they get it wrong, you special summon it. And so I think this is very funny. No one's going to see it coming. And with Strike Ninja, there's stuff you can do to manipulate what monster's on the bottom of your graveyard. And so I think it's going to be funny. Moving on to the side, I won't talk about it very much because it's all kind of just a pile, but there's a lot of kind of incidental synergy here. Mystic Walk's anti-burn and also enables Last Will. Amazoness Archer, same thing. Anti-burn enables Last Will. Rhoda for this extra Amazoness Archer plus our Strike Ninja Exiled Force. Cypher Soldier is the premier anti-warrior machine. Tribe Infecting Virus is anti-goats, also Last Will enabler. Big Bang Shot is also anti-goats. And with our giant Trunade, it can banish any monster, which is great. Mind Control is anti-turbo or anti any deck that T-sets passes, because you can usually kill turn 1 with this deck. And Lightning Vortex is a card that can clear your opponent's board and also get rid of a card in your hand, which you want to pitch all of these monsters to the grave. You never want to have them in hand. They should always live in the deck, and if they're not living in the deck, they need to be in the grave. And so all these cards that can pitch a card, I think, are really good. Here are the 4 best traps in the format. We're not playing any of them, but they are here for our perusal. And Swords of Revealing Light has great anti-aggro synergy with Giant Trinade and 2 Royal Decree. Royal Decree could probably come up to 3 since we're playing so few traps, and there's a lot of decks that we just don't want anyone to activate any traps with. But we do have Jinzo as well, and so I think 2 is probably good enough for now. And so, without further ado, I think it's time that we hop on ladder. I think it's time we hop on ladder. Oh, saving. You know what? I'm gonna change the Go token to this one. We're gonna go with orange. Gonna go with orange, and we're gonna save, and we're gonna exit, and we're gonna hop on ladder. So, the eagle-eyed among you might notice that we're down 36 ELO, and I think last episode we were only down 32. The reason for that is that I accidentally joined a ladder match between last episode and now, and I had to quit it immediately, and so we lost some ELO. And so I'm not gonna, that's not gonna count as a match. It's not gonna count as a match, but it does count as loss of ELO because I made a mistake. So, sorry. All right, we're playing Amativ. Our hand is pretty bad, I would say. We have a lot of monsters, and we really want to have our spells. Though, our friend here gave us the reverse smiley. And so everything's going to be okay. They're big thinking on turn 1, which concerns me. Scapegoat is the best turn 1 card for us. We love to just to set it and pass. That being said, we might consider just playing it instead of setting it passing, because we don't want them to pop it if they have back row. We don't want them to pop it. So he's giving a big think. I don't really like that. We're supposed to be the... Oh, just kidding. Cold Wave. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. Graceful Charity is useless. I do think that we're just going to summon Strike Ninja. We could summon Exiled Force, but we have this... We have this Graceful Charity, so we might want to save it. Entirely possible that we kind of just lose because Cold Wave, as we can tell from Season 1, is really, really good anti-Reasoning Gate, and that is our core is Last Will. Wow, okay. Oh, okay. We might be dead. I don't think we are. Our Rescue Cat's gonna get like 2 Wombats, for example. It's 32. Okay. Okay. This is the control package. Okay. So 28 plus Stein is 35, plus 42 is 77. That's not enough to kill. That's 5,000 damage. It is enough to take us out of our own Stein range. Oh. We're still not dead, right? We're still not dead? He's gonna make me do math. That's 25. 700. 1400. 1400. 1900. 100 life points. Any 100 life point havers? Wow, it feels like it should just kill, right? It totally just feels like it should kill, right? He gets those worms back, and so he doesn't even go neg 1. Premature Burial is an interesting one. We are going to just Graceful Charity. Question. Okay, Jinzo going to the bin is probably good. How can we do this? Facilier going to the bin is 21, and we need 800 more, which is not good enough. We do have this Last Will, though. And so we are going to send Facilier and Jinzo. Will he Is it time to use it? Will he remember Strike Ninja? I think he'll remember it, so we're not going to use it. This is tough. So we can summon Blowback. We can summon Fusilier attack over... It'll be 21. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, this could be anything that could just kill us. Oh, we can't because pre-mat, we don't have enough life points. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough life points. Yeah, that was something that happened to us, wasn't it? Strike Ninja over this would be 1900, and then we can't get Cannon Soldier, wouldn't be enough. And with the big think, because I think that we can probably get out of this. We can probably get out of this. We can't use pre-mat. That's just unfortunate. We could set Scapegoat and pass. Would buy us an extra turn. We could Last Will Exiled Force, which could get us Cannon Soldier. What else could it get us? Could get us Exiled Force, Fairy Lily, Visor Shock, the Orb. Yeah, let's just go for it, I think. Or do we just set Scapegoat? No, I don't think that makes sense. I think we use Last Will. I think we use Exiled Force. We grab Cannon Soldier because we're going to want to attack, and then we're going to remove it off the board. Regeki Break, okay. It's actually fine. It's actually more than fine. Can set this and the turn. Wait, we didn't get our orange guy. Didn't we set our orange guy and it's blue? Why is it blue when it should be orange? Okay, this is so tough. I think we're gonna use question. Because we might, oh, he's viewing our graveyard. Don't do that. Don't view our graveyard, please. He's gonna remember because he viewed it, so I don't even think we activate it. Depending on this next draw, I guess. Monster Gate saves us because we can use Blowback. It's a pretty good effect. He has 2 worms in hand, or no, he has 1 worm in hand. So this is a pretty fun deck to play against. It's aggro in a different way than we are. Okay, draw. Okay, that's not great. That's not great, but we promised ourselves we wouldn't be mad. But okay, guys, it's time. It's time. Are you ready? Do you remember? Do you remember what the first card was in our deck? Do you remember that it was Strike Ninja? Do you remember? Can you say Strike Ninja? Oh no, he says he can. He says he can. Can he? Can he remember? Is what I killed his tribe with. Correct. That is correct. That was the correct choice. It was Strike Ninja. We kind of knew. We kind of knew. We have to set DD Scout Plane. The theme is just so good. 0% so far. Maybe we should keep a counter of how long. All right, we're gonna set that. We're gonna set this. Oh, he gave us the O. Unfortunately, we blew our question, and so now he's gonna be thinking about it for game 2 and 3. And so, that's unfortunate. Cold Wave is fine. Oh, we lose. We should not even show him the orb, I don't think. That was a really fun deck. We took an L, and I want to get back the ELO that we lost. We lost randomly because I made a mistake. I want to get that ELO back, and so I don't want to lose. I do think Lightning Vortex here is pretty good. Cold Wave's kind of a bummer though, isn't it? Tribe could be good. Maybe Tribe instead of the second Facilier? Tribe instead of Pre-Mat? I still don't really know how to side with this deck, honestly, and so we're just gonna kind of roll with it. Okay, we're gonna Rhoda for sure, because today of Cold Wave we don't want to have that dead in hand. And we also have Last Will, and so the choice is pretty obvious in Exiled Force. Our hand is pretty good this time. It was middling last time, but this time it's pretty good. It's the boy. I'm just gonna assume he's gonna kill one. Draw. Cyberstein, okay. Unfortunately, we have too many goats. We could Cyberstein into Gatling. That won't kill though. I kind of like this brain control into blowback play, so I think we're gonna play that. Do I attack or do I blow back dragon? This is probably Raigeki Break. So I think I'm gonna attack. Get in the free 1700, then sack. Solemn. Wow, okay. Okay, that's interesting. He's out of Stein range now. So, I don't know, we're happy about that. We got Last Will plus Exile Force. See, we want this Stein in deck though, right? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it is in our hand. And so do we run the second Stein? Oh no, okay. I guess I should have thought of that, huh? 23, we're out of Stein range. Out of Stein range now. We can go Lily. We can go Lily. It's unfortunate we don't have a special summon, because then we could also summon Visor Shock. I think we do just go Lily, though. Is there anything that tickles our fancy more? I don't think so. Cannon Soldier is cute, but I think just the girl. Go forth, the woman. Any answers? Yeah. Manticore of Darkness. Based Manticore. Based Manticore. We're out of Stein range, guys. This card, vanilla. It's a vanilla in our hand. Let's look at our graveyard. We'd have Blowback Dragon for question. Last will. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. They're out of Stein range, and so they can get Lily, though. 2 worms and a Lily. Gyokugiri Panda. That makes more sense than Lily. Oh, am I dead? I might be dead. So that's going to be 18. Yeah. GG's. Well played. Man, this gamer was really good. Oh, they're also really nice. They wrote, you can kind of see behind my hat. They wrote big GG's. All right, we took a -2 ELO. That was really fun though, wasn't it? That was really fun, and so I don't mind that. We're at 118. I don't think our deck performed bad. We can hop on over. I don't think our deck performed bad. I think it just didn't come the way we want. I think anything with Cold Wave is going to be a tough matchup for us, and so I think that we just hop back on ladder. We rub some dirt in it. Before I do, though, I want to thank the commenter on Monday who gave me the suggestion to make the up-down ELO color-coded and like a little arrow. I was able to do that, and so thank you for your comment. I think it's definitely much better now, and I think making it bigger will help you guys with your eyes, and so. We found a partner. Look at the Whoopers. Look how cute they are. I love them. What are they eating? I don't know. Churbug. Good luck. Have fun, Churbug. All right, Churbug's got 144 ELO. This is an opponent we have a chance against. 60 card main deck? Okay. This gamer is awesome. I love him. Giant Trinade. Last Will. DD Scout Plane. Monster Gate. Limiter removal. We have full combo here. We have full combo. Okay. Exiled Force. Do I Trunade? I think I do. This is probably going to be Goats, but it's 60 cards, and so it could really honestly be anything. Trunade? Okay. Last Will. Set the Orb. Activate Monster Gate. Unfortunately, the Orb is now going to be our question target. But... Ooh, Lily? Okay, we don't hate that. And then we declare... Oh! Why is he banishing this? Why is he touching it? Please don't touch my card! I'm gonna leave it in the banish, because I don't think it actually matters. We are gonna get Stein. We are going to declare. We are gonna take 5,000. And hilariously, we are gonna get, I think, Master of Oz, because we can limiter removal. Nah, it makes more sense to get Gatling Dragon. Attack. $52, $34, $7. Limiter removal. You're dead. And he never even saw question. Alright, we have no idea what he's playing. He's playing 60 cards. I don't know what deck in GOAT format plays 60 cards. I'm not scared of anything. I feel good. We're not going to side. We're not going to side, and we're going to take a drink of water. And we're going to investigate the Whoopers. What does it have? Are they just cookies? I don't know. But can you imagine so many Whoopers all in one place? What kind of sound do you think they make? I bet it's like a dolphin. Like slightly rubbery, slightly squishy, like I know they're like an axolotl, I think is like what they're supposed to be, but they're really cute. I like them. Okay. Cannon Soldier, Last Will, Pot of Greed in his 60 card GOAT format dueling deck. Graceful Charity in the 60 card GOAT format dueling deck. It's pretty crazy. But yeah. Feather of the Phoenix. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Is this like... So is this gonna be Heart of the Underdog? And then just tons of vanillas? Plus... Is that what it's gonna be? I don't know. Oh, he's loading up on back row. He's like, this isn't gonna happen to me again. You can't do this. Oh, it's empty jar. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Yugioh. He had 2 pieces? He has 60 cards. He's playing a 60 card deck. Yeah, I kind of forgot that he was gonna draw that. I might get obliterated by a 60 card Yugioh deck. On stream? On YouTube? On YouTube? Get obliterated by YouTube? That being said, our hand is cracked, actually. Our hand's pretty good. Cyber Sign plus limiter removal. Plus brain control. Plus Pot of Greed. Gonna give him some time to think. Black... Dude, he's playing 60 cards. Why does he have all these cards? Plus, I guess that wasn't online. And he doesn't want to banish these. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be empty jar. It might be, because that's the 60 cards. But then, like, would you play Yugioh? Like, no. The Crackers? He's playing the Crackers. He's playing the Crackers? That's concerning, because we're an OTK deck, and we don't really want him to have the Crackers. He has 1 billion cards now. And we have 5. And we're lagging. We're big time lagging against Churbug. Lost connection. Please let me back in. This duel is so good. I can't be disconnected. I can't be. Yeah, connectivity issues just a... Oh, alright, we're still back. Okay, what did he get rid of? Drop off and emergency provisions. Or did he activate drop off? I don't remember. Did he activate it or no? Sent drop off. Declared effective drop off. Wait. Sent graceful charity, sent emergencies. Okay, yeah, he's dropping us off. Drop off. Okay. Monster Gate would have been nice. Point. You get 5 seconds, and then I was gonna draw. Okay. Those are some unfortunate cards. So Cyberstein plus Gatling Dragon is 14 plus 52, which is 66, plus 7 is unfortunately not enough. Can we afford to do nothing? I kind of want to set everything. I could summon Cyberstein and then get Balter. But he has so many spells that, like, I just don't think that's the way. I think we wait until we have an OTK. He could just, like, blow us out. But obviously I have no idea what this deck is trying to do. So we also play around Duo this way. He's almost down to his normal 40 cards. Okay, that's not great. We don't love that. Yeah, that Monster Gate would have been really nice. We probably would have had lethal. Because we would probably mill a machine, right? And then we could have Cyberstein, Gatling Dragon, limiter removal after using our Giant Grenade. Attack me, opponent. Attack me if you dare. He wrote draw. Cecilia the dual mode beast. Okay. That's not exactly what we want, really. It's a little bit late, but I don't care. We didn't really want him, and so I don't care that he did that. Can we afford to wait one more turn? Yes. This could be like Cyberjar. I could get Balter. If I get Balter, I could negate that card. That sounds pretty good. And I could crash with Cyberstein. That sounds even better. Yeah. Yeah. Let's use our Trinade. We gotta make sure this goes through. And I'm also putting the fear of God into Churbug. He's like, is this guy gonna OTK me? He better not OTK me. But yeah, can we talk about how he also got the one of Morphing Jar in his 60 card dueling deck? Desert Sunlight, Compulse. Okay, so this is definitely Cyberjar. Yeah. Oh, okay. Moffers. Okay. What do you want? Probably like Graceful? Yeah. Okay. Cyberstein into Gatling still doesn't... What are you doing? What are you doing? He wants Book of Taiyu instead. Okay, well that's a concerning thing for him to have done. Does that tell me something? I don't know. He used Book of Taiyu. Like, he used Desert Sunlight on Magician of Faith. I don't know. Maybe I don't get Balter. I think these returns are a little bit unfortunate because we don't have anything to return. Yeah, this game's a little bit scuffed. I think that we kind of just want to go for Cyberstein. We could just summon Cyberstein and then not attack. Like, not use its effect, rather. King Dragoon's not going to be good here. Terror, I don't think is good. It would probably just be Balter. I could Reaper on the Nightmare, which is cute. Maybe it is Reaper on the Nightmare. No, let's do Balter. Let's just do Balter. Let's activate. Take 5,000 and get Balter. Battle, attack. Okay, now we're gonna set you, and you. And I think that is probably it. Okay, obviously we have to be like super judicious about when we're going to use our Dark Balter negate. He has 8 cards. If I ran Heavy Slump, he would get slumped right now. He would be slumped. Full slump, actually. I should probably bring in the Decrees for game 3, assuming we lose this. He might be scared to use spells at all because he's like, oh, Dark Balter's here. But like, obviously, he should just like jam Graceful Charity here. Because I cannot afford to negate that, really. Oh, he doesn't have Graceful Charity. What did he get? Oh, he got Book of Taiyu. We are playing Question, and so we cannot forget. Did I take Question out? I don't remember. Did I? No, we didn't side. And so our Question targets Blowback Dragon. The Shallow Grave. Okay, and he's gonna try to Book of Taiyu. Yeah, so what do we want? We want Blowback. Is it level 4? No. Book Magician of Faith. Okay. We actually don't care about Moth, I don't think. We don't care about Moth, and so Book of Taiyu on Moth I think is actually just fine. We care more about Jar, but Jar's in his hand, and so he's gonna set it, I guess, and then probably go. Maybe we should have set these, but we already have the 1 return, so I don't care about that. And Brain Control. Monster Reincarnation. Demok. That's fine. What are you reincarnating? Do you have a light? No, you don't have a light. This deck is kind of interesting. Premature Burial. Ooh. I cannot negate that. So that's just gonna have to be fine. Oof. Oof. I cannot negate that. Because that is not a normal spell card. What are you gonna get? Yeah, this deck is very interesting. Have you guys ever played a deck like this? Against, I mean? Like, obviously, you statistically probably have never played this deck. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to negate that. But it's actually insane what his draw power has been. Like, he got into Demok, but like, you're playing 60 cards. How did you do this? Like, all these one-ofs. You had BLS, all the Exodia pieces. That's one of. That's one of. That's only 2 of. That's crazy. This is one of. Like, the Morphing Jar was one of. There's so many one-ofs. It's crazy. I wonder if he's going to attack Cyberstein or Dark Balter. He does want Compulse. He's playing a lot of Compulses. Yeah, because he wants to draw power off his jars and stuff. But what's the plan to get to the jar in the first place? He got rid of the BLS that he monster reincarnated. That's so strange. Yeah, that's fine. We have Blowback. Snatch Steal. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. Boing. Book of Taiyu. Morphing Jar. That's fine. We actually an extra limiter removal. This Premet's dead, but we can Giant Trinade to get back our Balter. We can Demok. Are there any spells that we want? Not really. Yeah. Yeah, you can have it. That Solemn seems pretty nice. Yeah, you can have it. Solemn. can't click it. Oh, I can't click it. Exchange is so funny. This deck is so based. I love this. This deck is so based. Giant Tornade. That's fine, I guess. Two hand. Please give me back my Balter. Thank you. He's over here now. I hate that he's over here. I wanted him to be here, but he's here. This was a Moth, right? The third Moth? How did he get all 3 Moths? You're playing 60. What's he getting back? Cyberstein. Okay. I mean, I have like nothing. I really need this blue black. Please don't Gatling Dragon him. Okay, that's what? I think he loses now, right? Because now he can't Cyberstein? I don't know. I need to stop talking because he's gonna have some card in his dueling deck. Creature swap. Ugh. Okay, that makes sense. Dang, this guy's such a gamer. He gave me his Cyberstein. If we had pre-mat online, it would actually be not bad. Oh my god, he's not gonna remember. There's no way. There's no he remembers. And I'm not even gonna check. Or do I check? I need 1,000 life points. Oh, I don't need it because I get 1,000 life points, and so I can use pre-mat. It's Cannon Soldier on the bottom. Okay, I gotta use my big brain. Big brain. This is nothing, right? It can't be. It can't be anything. We saw his hand. It was nothing. We took his Solemn. I think he's dead. I think we're gonna pull this one out. And then if it doesn't work for some reason, I guess we'll question. We could question now, which would be kind of funny. Okay. Do I just go for it? I think we do. I think we do just go for it. It's like 1 billion damage. Desert Sunlight. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh no. He got me. He got me so good. Yeah, that's fine. Graceful Charity. Oh. What do I do here? I have to kill... Oh, this is so bad. I think I just lose, and so I should probably just concede, but I have to use limiter removal to kill blowback, probably. Or I could just not. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna not. We are going to set Cyberstein to defense mode. And we are going to set and pass. There's a chance that he forgores about my limiter removals and tries to like trade Demok with Facilier. Balter can't negate our limiter removals, and so we still have a chance here. We can also... I probably should have set return, because we could return Cyberstein for some extra defense if we need to. I'm not going to solemn that. I would rather solemn the card that actually That actually hurts me. It is incredible that he is 32 cards deep. He would be only 8 cards remaining in deck if he had a normal 40 card dueling deck. Oh my gosh, he's going for those pieces. Okay, so is he not going to try to attack? Is he going to forego about Blowback Dragon too? Okay, he's going to attack. Okay. Okay, I think we have a pretty good chance to win. Stand by. We give 1,000. Meta. There are no Faciliers, the card that we need. We have a Solemn. We have a Solemn. Ring. Oh, we lose. Oh, no, we don't. We Solemn it. Oh, he Solemned our Solemn. I'm so upset. I'm sick. All right, we lose. Man. Man, that's tough. That's tough. All right. We just have to OTK this guy. And by OTK, I mean bring in these Royal Decrees. All right. What do we want to take out? Maybe we don't need the Rhoda. Yeah, we do. Maybe we don't need meta. Maybe I don't want the metas. Yeah, that's fine. All right, this is a duel. I'm actually really nervous. I think that we have a pretty good chance just to blow this out, but we'll have to see. All right, we're gonna set and set. And do we set like everything? I think we do. We do set everything because he has jars plus Taiyu, and so we don't want to lose our stuff. Blowback Dragon plus Limiter is already kind of like almost getting us there. And so we are in pretty good shape. There's a pretty good chance that he can't even get over DD Scout Plane. That's fine. Another one of, by the way. Rhoda Scapegoat. Oh my god. And 2 1-ofs. 3 1-ofs. Well, Moff's not a 1-of. 2 1-ofs and a Moff. So maybe he's just playing tons of 1-ofs. And so like I shouldn't get mad because like all 60 of his deck cards are just 1-ofs. Book of Taiyu. Moff. Yeah. We don't care about that. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. Draw 2. 1, 2. Another limiter removal. Pot of Greed. It's not bad. We need a monster though. Draw. Oh, I'm sick. I'm like, I need Prima. Man, why does he? I'm sick. Pot of Greed. Strike Ninja and return for different dimension. We have Strike Ninja plus Orb, which is kind of nice. I do think we just go for the beats, probably. He has so few cards now that we are kind of just wanting to get in. We did kind of lock our scapegoats, but I don't know. We just want monsters. I think we could have won that turn had he not had drop off, because we could have pre-matted blowback for double limiter removal midnight action. Oh my god. What are the chances? Like, are you... Yeah. That's fine. Oh. Last Warrior. That's interesting. Okay. He didn't attack. We can't Monster Gate. We can't summon a better monster. Oh my god, we're in trouble. 2 limiters would make DD Scoutplane get over it. We win. We win the game because of DD Scoutplane. All right, we're gonna grenade. Please take it into your hand. Please just take it into your hand. Please just take it into your hand. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. This is the funniest ever. There it is. I outweighted him. I outweighted him. 20 ELO. 20 ELO. I outweighted him. I outweighted him. And so we won with DD Scoutplane. If it wasn't specifically DD Scoutplane, we wouldn't have won. All right, you guys. I want everyone who saw the deck profile and they were like, this deck is good, but it would be much better if you got rid of the orb. I want you to comment below and say that you're one of those people, and I want you to say sorry, not to me, but to the orb. All right, guys, we finally got a dub. It's been a long time since we got the dub. Boing. We caught up to Grandmarg a little bit. That's what it's all for. We were pretty substantially under Grandmarg because Grandmarg went on a tear early game. But we are going to catch up. We are 58 down, but let me take a quick little peek. Yep, I confirmed that Grandmarg lost their next match. And so if we win this next one, we have a really good chance to just come back in. We can go back into like the 30s. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that this deck is going to be great. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed the little thing. We have a question. I'm happy. I spent a long time getting that ready, and so I'm happy we got to use it in the very first episode. Unfortunately, the opponent realized what was happening and they remembered, and so I don't know. There's so much fun ahead for this season, and I'm really looking forward to it. And so I hope you'll join me next time